going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Got more 2K25 action going on tonight. We did not end on a successful note, unfortunately, with our ranked duos. It was a tightly contested match. Came down to the wire on the 10th hole. Fortunately, we could not close the door on that, but went 2-1 last night. Had some good legend career action. We did get our first hole in one. I'll post the links. Post the link in the chat so that people can take a look if they wish. Actually, how do you... Do I have to... Apparently I have to mark it as a... Manually mark it as a pin, so nice. Double sent that in the Twitch chat. I know exactly what I'm doing. Is there a way to... Is there a way to pin it in... Yeah, we'll pin it in the YouTube streams. So yeah, go and give that a watch if you haven't already. Hit our first hole in one. That was pretty cool. On legend, so feels good, man. It wasn't a pro ace. Not that there's anything wrong with the pro ace, but we've been playing a lot of legend career stuff, so pretty cool to get that. Yeah, we're gonna play some more legend career tonight. Maybe play some societies, play some rank, depending on what the people want. Gotta give the people what they want. What's going on, Not? Good evening, sir. Hope all is well with you. All right, we've already done the bronzes on those, so we're just gonna try some different ones. Hey, welcome back, Johnny. How we doing tonight? Alright, test your skill in the 9-ring challenge. Clear the rings, hit the fairway, and aim for the center target with creative trajectories. This is gonna be terrible. I can't shot shape. Not on legend. I can't do all the crazy. Can't do crazy shot shaping. I can do some stuff. I feel like if we're gonna really want to maximize things, we are 100% going to need to do it on like a pro-am or perfect swing. Oh, we're starting the stream with the YouTube sub? Is that what's happening here? Is that what's happening? Philip, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome on in. Tried some DS3 rando with a friend on Seamless. Forgot how easy it was to just backstab loop the trash mobs. Are you calling Abyss Watchers trash mobs? Show some respect. Well, that's unfortunate. That really got through. Trying to get all 9 rings. How many shots do we have? We have 15 shots, right? You need 3,000 points. That's 900 if you get all 9 rings. 3,000. You would just have to get 200s every time. Okay, so that was the 7-iron. We're gonna need to do a big fade. I don't even know if this is enough, but we'll try it. And it's just a little bit off the mark. I was going with my flop swing. That was my problem. I was going flop swing. I gotta be a little bit tighter with it. All right, well, we got the ring. How about we try and hit something on the lower trajectory? That's 7 iron. I don't know how the knockdown is. I can do knockdown off the tee, but I can't punch it. I feel like if you're trying to get all 9 rings, what if we, like 3 hybrid, do you just like really check that back and run it? Is that gonna be low enough? Oh, I pulled it. I did. Look at that. That swing is basically straight. Desync on Abyss Watchers when they showed up. You just see the second and third Abyss Watchers swing in the air. Occasionally they'll get launched. That boss just ends up being so easy. Alright, let's see if this runs out there. Because we need the 200s. If we're going to have any chance of actually clearing this. Okay, 8 shots to go, 2100. Let's just say we get 400, that's 1300. And then we have 4 shots left. Be 800, that'd be 22. Yeah, we missed too many. You have to have some overlap. No one cares, Huck? That's fine. Apparently that shot did not shape anywhere near enough. And I feel like for these, like I can try and go like with a lofted 6 iron, like a high shot, but I don't know that that's gonna have enough. I'm just trying to see what we can do with some of this shaping. Yeah, it's like the 6 iron is just low enough trajectory. Because I feel like if we do this 7 here, that's still... Yeah, this is an odd one. This is an odd one because effectively to hit these rings... Wait, is that now too high? Let's say to hit these rings, you can't get your shot out to reach. I'm just gonna go 9 iron. Maybe that's the safe play. You can't get it out to the 200. There's only like a small portion of these shots that you can get both the 100 and the 200. What a bizarre quest. I'm not getting my swing anywhere out near to the left. That's the swing, and then of course I aimed it back too much. That's okay. Yeah, I feel like a challenge like that, you have to do it a few times to really figure out exactly what the shots are, and then I think for a lot of these challenges, if you're actually trying to clear them, you gotta do 100%, or like you gotta do the perfect swing. I feel like if you don't go that route, like you're just gonna be in a world of pain. All right, let's do the Adidas photo shoot. We've done a couple of Callaway things. Now we're doing Adidas. We gotta do 12 shots at Eagle Hill Country Club. Gotta go out there and impress. Gotta go out there and impress. Okay, wait. 12 shots, 18 ring targets. Okay. So all of them are off the tee. This is very similar to what we just did. I'm hoping that the hybrid is too high aloft and comes up too short. Okay, so these are all 3 woods then? Whatever my grip is right now, we are way off to the left on these swings. Okay, there we go. I mean, we missed the rings in the air, but that's what we gotta do. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? Maybe we'll fade it back the other way? Okay, is this some sort of sick joke? De-loft them? Because apparently even... I got nothing, man. They want you to take partial drivers? Is that what they're looking for? Let's fully de-loft this and play it like a cut. We pulled it. So the thing is, I need it to cut so that we can hit the rings in the air as well. As these rings over on the right-hand side, because everything's been kind of running up the left. What's going on, Doctor? Just killed a monster with some large dung? Just wanted to disperse the group and didn't realize its health was so low? That's like a very Souls-like thing to do, you know? A very Souls-like thing to get the dung kill. I'm not having a good time getting the accuracy on this one. We're definitely gonna have to do some other attempts at it. Struggling to get the swing path and contact going. Hey, Mr. Hero Hunter, how are you doing? Yeah, we can't disappoint our sponsors. At least now we know. Now we know partial driver, and we should probably aim for the left ones first. Because the ones on the right are gonna be the harder ones for us to hit. The ones on the left . This is gonna be a low, little, like, baby cut. Try and get that bottom right one. Apparently not. We'll at least get a ring down here. Like to catch them whenever you can, so you didn't want to deal with a different monster triggering your trap. Fired the pod, it died. Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to laugh at that. I think you just have to laugh at it. Okay. Are we really just gonna, even on the de-lofted driver, do I have to stinger? Is the problem that I don't have stinger? There we go, there's lower right. I can't seem to cut. I can't seem to cut the driver without actually having to change my swing. Which for me is not good. It's not gonna kick right enough, is it? Just missed it. Okay. So let's see, we've got 6 of them. I don't think we're getting 18, but if we can get... If we can get it to like the 16, or the 12 mark rather. Okay, so lofted 3 wood is too much. What even? What even, man? Okay, so just 3 wood. Just a 3 wood fade then? That's too high as well. I hate everything. Why are the trajectories like this? Why do I... Ah, man. Good evening, Ryan. How we doing? So what? Fade it, and then I guess de-loft it, because we're getting too much height. Oh my word. Sure, just miss them all. 3 shots left. 3 shots left. There's one. Come on. Can't seem to get it to curl to the right. I think I actually have to hit a fade if I want to hit one of those two. And not like the baby fade like I'm doing. I pulled it. I pulled it. What's going on, Granny? What game is this? So this is a sponsor challenge in career mode for PGA Tour 2K25. Yeah, what up, Kursky? Welcome back. All right, so this is just for practice, I guess. You gotta be joking, man. You gotta be joking. We can't let Adidas down. We can't let Adidas down. You know, they've taken us in. We're gonna go 3 wood, put the D-loft on. Okay. Problem is, we have... Come on, dude. We've got wind now. Right? So this wind is holding shots up. Well, if I'm gonna miss them to the right, I better hit this one. There we go. Okay, furthest right one. Get. Pulled it, but we get one. Yeah, what up, Richard? How's your night going? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't want the open club face, but we do manage to get a ring. All right, bottom. Another ring. Cool stuff. Can be fun and most frustrating at the same time, just like real golf. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that is one thing that they have managed to capture the essence of, is like making the games tough and making them also have like that mental difficulty side. I am not hitting my perfects. Have not found the rhythm yet. Expecting some bad storms tonight. I hope they miss your area. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain. I don't think anything too stormy. But yeah, we're supposed to get... It's supposed to rain pretty much all day tomorrow. Ugh. I think this is going to kick right too. Dang. How many more do we need? Because I can't get all 18. We need to get 4 in 3. 4 of these in 3 shots. That's too low. Kick right and at least get this one. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. Okay, that's middle. Kick right, and we can get the far left guy too. It's not gonna happen. Oh, wow, what a kick. Doing your first society tournament with friends? I have yet to play any societies. No, it's too high. Oh. Okay. That's 11, right? Okay, need to go lower. There's 12. There's 12. All right. 18 is kind of ridiculous. 18 is kind of ridiculous. We'll take 12. You know, it's only going to boost the sponsor a little bit, but any boost bonus is gladly accepted. The idea was to get as close as you can without hitting any. I know, right? We're like just barely missing the mark. All right, but that'll give us an extra 100 for each. We're gonna put it to rest with that. All right, so we've got a Daybreak Classic playing at Pinehurst, number 2. Tough course. We'll see if we can settle into the swing. I know obviously we're taking a bunch of tee shots and stuff, so it feels like we're not playing that well, but tee shots we don't have to be like the most precise, just pretty accurate, and then if we can dial in our full shots, we'll be good. Yeah, what up, Zach? Busey, good evening. Golf's going all right, Zach. We're just getting started with it. We were doing a training mission for our sponsor, or like we did a training mission and then we did our sponsor mission. So just kind of getting started with things. Let's see how the golf swing is feeling now in an actual round. All right, push open. So we're pulling too far left, finishing too far to the right. I don't really want to do practice swings, so we're just gonna kind of feel it out. Gonna take a little bit off. Ah, that pulled left. I should have gone full swing. But that's the swing that we do want. Bunker shot. Alright, this is going to be a pretty vertical swing. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice little bunker save from there. Bet I can't win pitching my furs? No, Duck, definitely not. Especially if we have to play them off of, you know, back tees. We were able to do our, no. My finish position is way off to the right. I need to finish that field to the left. Yeah, we, not from the back tees. Definitely not. Alright, so we have to kind of play this out to the right, or the left here. Even that got quite a bit more to the right than I was hoping. Yeah, kind of hard to get it up onto the green, but being able to get it short side here, hopefully with some green to work with. Oh, that's right, we're playing Tiger this week. Tiger's our current rival that we're trying to beat so we can get the Scotty Cameron putter. Alright, Tiger. Tiger doing Tiger things. What's going on, Hajwa? Never expected to find a golf game stream? Wonders exist? Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's quite a few of them. This game just came out, so hence the current popularity with it. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, what up, Scud? How's it going, Hurt? Welcome back. You figured out today if you take a super long time and take a bunch of practice swings, you can play decent? There you go, BC. Arsenal, thank you for the follow. Zach, 5 streams in a row? Love to see it, dude. You have to hit your pitches 25 yards short or it's off the green. Yeah, the pitches you gotta, maybe not 25 yards short, but yeah, you gotta leave them some room to roll. For certain. Played Road to the Masters PS5, fun, challenging, and frustrating also. I have. My biggest qualm with that game is the randomness that's baked into it. The fact that it's just a circle of uncertainty on every shot. Like, no matter how good of an input I hit, you know, I'm always just kind of subject to that. There we go. Starting to find our swing. I just need to learn how to play side winds. That's always been like my biggest downfall. Can't figure out the count. I've just been playing feel right now, Busey. 97% Fortnite in Call of Duty Warzone. Yeah, I mean the popular games are gonna have the most streams and are gonna have the most people playing it, right? Fortnite, Warzone, Minecraft, you know, whatever the big streamers are playing. Nice putt. Nice putt. Baseball's harder than golf, Thomas? I mean they're both quite different. You know, baseball, you're trying to hit a moving ball, but you know, you're in a mental battle against another person, right? Golf, you're never, I mean, you in a tournament, I guess you can be in a mental battle with another person, but it's not the same. Both very challenging games though, for sure. Legit good at this game? I'll be curious to see how we stack up against others. I think we're all right. I think we still have a long ways to go. Better than most? Probably, yes. Oh, I underswung it. I underswung it, but we got a really low roll on that. Holy cow. Because I was only like 3% under. I think 26 yards. Probably playing some sort of chip shot here. 5 feet up. I pushed it. Come on, feet over. I just didn't trust taking the full. That's still gonna break too much. Gosh darn it. Those putts give me nightmares because I don't want to slam it, because if I miss it, then I'm like blasting it off the green, but I can't be doing that. What's going on, Boog? Randy, how we doing? Do the fantasy courses on 2K23 carry over to 2K25? They have to be ported over by the designer. So a lot of them will make their way over to 2K25. But it's up to the designers to actually execute that. So if the designer has left the game, then no, it won't get moved. They have to go in, import it, and then make modifications to it. Yeah, because you've got new new mechanics and different things that might mess with it a little bit. PGA Tour back to the early 2000s. The dab of Midnight Club 2. I'm a big fan. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Oh, so much fun. Golf games more popular in US or Europe? You mean you're currently living in Europe and coming from Australia? I actually don't know that. I would think US, but that's also, you know, my demographic and my time zone and stuff that I stream in, so there's definitely a ton of interest. I think more on the like western side of Europe, like England, Ireland. That was terrible power. I wasn't confident on the input I needed. Hey, good evening, Tom Sawyer. Welcome back. You're still ranging from 400 to 600 around on Master. Maybe 1 out of every 4 rounds you hit double digits. Basically the same thing as your TGC career. Yeah, that's kind of where I am, but with Legend. And then if we have like a really good round, we can go like mid double digits. I mean, we did a 1500 one time, so I guess not necessarily with any consistency, but a little quad perfect. Get that little draw. It's hard with the pin tucked over to the right there. You'd rather strike out 5 times than take a triple bogey? The triple bogey is pain, although that's also just like part of a normal round of golf for me, Scud. Hopefully I can get that out of my game though. I am really hoping to try and get out and do better this year. But that's, yeah, that's what we say every year, right? Midnight Club 3 Peak Edition? I mean, there was the Gran Turismo Escudo. What is it? Gran Turismo 3 had the Escudo Pikes Peak Edition. That was a fun car. Take that thing out on the test track and just drive as fast as you possibly could. How do you get more VC and level up faster? 1309. Career mode is going to be your best bet. Just because career mode is going to have the most quests that you can do. To get extra VC. There's not necessarily just like a crazy fast way, but that's going to be the fastest in my opinion. You can't click the link to first hole in one? Really? I clicked it and it worked. Is anybody else having issues with that link? I don't know. I wonder if that's because I did it. Let me open up the stream on mobile and see. I wonder if it's a mobile thing. No, it opened on my phone too. That's weird. I don't know what's going on for you. But I appreciate you, putting in the extra effort to check it out, Gust. You can spend real life monies on VC as well? You can. It's pin VC. That's slow. Gosh darn it. If I'm like hesitant, I hate that. That's on me. And now I'm gonna go heavy power here. Yeah. If I'm not confident, I like freeze at the top. I have to be confident in order to get that. We've had a couple of those today. I just gotta be mindful of it. Alright, we'll try and ride the wind, cut it back. Kick left. I hit that face open. Now we're gonna get stuck out here. Hey, Jim and Dana, welcome back. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna brag about the Yankees, whooping up on the Phillies. I'm just gonna remind you, it's spring training. And I hope they can get their lives together by the start of the season. You blame the Philly fanatic for that putt, Thomas? Mets fan? Oh, well, I'm repping my Phillies today, so. You didn't watch the game? Okay, well I saw the score and it was it's like 12-3 or something. It was no bueno. Say gosh darn it instead of the bad version. I try to not swear too much. I definitely do off stream and I don't really love it. So try and keep it pretty chill. You never know who's watching. I mean, if people want to swear, that's fine. Everyone can run their channel the way they want to, but just relax. It's preseason. I know, BC, but they stress me out, right? Really stress me out. I don't know what else to say. I am not hitting. There's the 3 hybrid knockdown is not gonna work here. Awesome hole-in-one. Thank you, Richard. The funniest part about that hole-in-one is 2K. Oh my word. 2K, the official 2K channel, like official YouTube channel, came into the YouTube vertical stream and said, nice shot on like a training event in career mode. I was like, okay. It was like I hit like a 50-point thing. It was nothing fancy. I said, oh, how about this one? And put it like a couple feet from the hole. 4 minutes later from that, I hit a hole-in-one. They had already left. Like, that's cool. Thought maybe they would have actually been there to see the hole-in-one, but I guess not. Yeah, Jim, we got our first hole-in-one last night. The link should be pinned in all of the chats, in case anybody wants to see it. All right, we're starting to find our swing. We just need to. It's getting these wind reads down, getting the reads on these lies down, because this ball is gonna come out, gonna draw wind as well. 283. That's to the flag. Oh, it didn't turn over enough to the left? I really thought with the lie it was. Okay, well now we're gonna have to pick it out of here. I was really thinking we had a chance. Uphill, so I'm gonna want it to release a little bit. Hey, what's going on, Hemo and company? How's everybody doing? Welcome on in. We're playing a little bit of Legend Career Mode. I hope the stream went well. Titanium Todd, Josh, welcome back. Tech, welcome back. Skyline, welcome back. Shotzi, Bert, how are you guys doing? What is going on, everybody? For those of you coming in who may not know me already, my name's Colby. I spend a fair amount of time in Hemo streams. You may have seen me there bugging him about existing. It's all in jest. I promise. It's all in jest. Just easy target, and we've been friends for way too long. Known the man since like 2016. Quite a lot less VC discussion. Nice, man. Yeah, I think it's... Unfortunately, I don't think it's the type of thing that they're going to walk back. I think it's kind of here to stay. And the only thing we can hope is that they offer some other ways for people to get VC. Yeah, whether that be just not necessarily like more dailies, because they're not going to do something like that, but I think, you know, stuff for logging into the game, those sorts of things. Ooh, ooh, nice. Nice putt. Hey, what's going on, Rahul? Very new question, but here it goes anyway. What does it mean when it says shot open or shot close? Club face. So your back's the swing path at the bottom. This is the swing path. Contact up top is your club face. So it's not just like a swing line. So yeah, you're set up for, like, my character is set up for a draw, right? So my swing path is this diagonal into here. You're going to pull or push relative to that swing path, and then you're going to have an open or closed club face relative to that contact point up top. So the combination of that gives you your total swing. So there it was a little bit open, which means you're going to lose a little bit of distance, and you're going to lose the ball out to the right. We had a squared swing path, so we're not really generating much for side spin too much. Just a little bit, and it's going to tail with the wind there. Hey, Strange Magnet, how are you doing? Where's way out target is the daily ranked tours. You pay 50 VC to win 54. Yeah, right now, we were talking about it last night. The ranked tours, in my opinion, are not really worth it unless you just want to do it for enjoyment. But from a rewards perspective, I think you play to, like, that first Evo tool, and that's probably about it. After that, your return on invest is pretty low unless you place high value in the cosmetics. That's pretty much where I stand on that. Trying for a hole-in-one, Rahul? I mean, I'm always trying for a hole-in-one. We got our first one yesterday. Hey, what's going on, Fly Guy? Happy Tuesday. Doubling down on the XP boost was a clear indicator that they're not backpedaling. I think it was also... I think that was pre-planned, because we had the one... we had the one right before the game fully launched with early access, so I think they were going to give, like, basically a bonus one to early access people. Yeah, the numbers aren't far off. It's just enough off that it's annoying. It was too fast, and now it's too slow. I probably took this too far down here because yeah, because I'm gonna try this. I don't really know if the knockdown is the right shot for this, but I left it open. Yeah, no, that cut way too much. That cut way too much. I just got concerned about the regular shot there having too much roll. Speaking of, I don't really want to lose this shot out to the backside, but once it... It's tough to get that touch. It's tough to get that touch. One trick you found for lower scores is aiming for a hole-in-one. I mean, you do have to be mindful of it, because I still play the same way as I did in 21 and 23, and I think I could be a better scorer if I didn't always just go for the hole out, but like, content, you know? I want aces, I want albatrosses, I want hole outs. I end up pin high though a ton. Still plenty of VC with quests and whatnot, so you're not too mad. Yeah, all I know is I will not have the exact same experience that a new player will. And like, I'm definitely still at an advantage, despite, you know, not having taken advantage of early access as fully as, you know, as other pre-orderers did. Kind Buds, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. That is such a tough putt, jeez. Testing had to show a quick level up. I don't know that, Skyline, because I just think the perception of it is too bad otherwise, you know? What's going on, Kind? I think the perception of it is too bad otherwise. I don't see how making that sort of adjustment, you know, then is like a good look, in my opinion. This is a tough one. Overdrawn? No, that's a good line. Come on, cut through 5-iron. Oh man, just barely crept over the edge. That's so tight. Someone thought it was a good look, like, I guess so. I guess so. Or maybe not that it was a good look. Look at this Tiger guy. Maybe not that it was a good look, but that it wasn't a bad enough look to change anything. Works. I overhit that. Your game has only crashed once so far? Same. I had, not even crash. Mine didn't crash, mine froze. I had the game bug where it freezes after the 18th hole, and then you go to log back in, and it places you next to the hole, and then adds another stroke. That's the only, like, overall performance-related bug that I've really had. We've had a little bit of stuttering on a couple of holes, but that's gonna miss low, isn't it? Yeah, just barely. Just barely. Just scared them into a backtrack? May need to consider the senior tour. Well, Skyline, he was old in 2K21. I couldn't make him the way that I wanted him in 23, so, you know, he's kind of just reverted back to his norm, so to speak. Oh, I think this 7-iron is just short. I think we go something like here. Oh, just pulled it. Feels bad, man. Oh, that carried a little too far. Some extra power. I guess it did check up. Norm McDonald? I know that, yeah, old guy Vizo, or young guy Vizo rather, old as in 2K23 did kind of look normish. I think. Or maybe not. What am I thinking of? I'm getting Chris McDonald. I think he looked a little bit like some people said. I don't know. I don't know, man. Timeline for when TGC is getting started? Probably by the end of the month. They're changing over the website now. They're running test events. As far as I know, that's currently the plan, is the running of test events. I don't think they've got an official qualifier date set. I haven't played any of the test events yet. I have not played any test events for TGC yet. Should probably do that at some point. We've just been playing career mode on Legend, but we don't even have the settings the exact same because we still have the transition vibration on. All right, that was a slow start. 2 bogeys on the front, but we go 7 under on the back. What's going on, Pseudo? Welcome back. Can't fool us with the star sunglasses. My wife dressed them. My wife dressed them, so this is all her choice. All right, so watch what you say. Watch what you say. No vibration is gonna murder your putting stats. I think it's just gonna mean that I have to practice swing my putts. I don't think it's going to make my putts worse. My putting is already bad. I think it's just going to make me have to practice swing to be able to see what the percentage is so I can match my reference point visually. Big dub. Big dub. Things you love to see. Alright, we get to level 85 or 35 on the clubhouse pass. Now I can put a new putter on. I should probably change my golf ball too. Give it some style more than the plain white. Ooh, okay, making our tie spinner a little bit easier, even though I never used that. I think the simulation line, maybe no lie grid, would be a nice touch. Now, I don't know. I know they're testing right now without. I've been playing with the transition only. Oh, I know Shotzi. I've played without it. And I'm going to do like a no like a True Sim Legend career mode playthrough for YouTube when get time and my voice is fully back. Which we're almost there on that. It's just then the time. But I messed around with it. It's very smooth. And a lot of the feel, it just, if I want to play it fully on feel and not take the practice swings, it takes a little bit. I'm fine with the full swings because I know where the 100% is and I know how the partials work for the visuals and they're pretty forgiving. So it's really just nailing that putting down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a quick break. We got to roll ads. We roll the ads so that pre-rolls don't hit and I don't want anybody to miss anything. So we're just going to take a quick break together. Appreciate y'all being here. If you have not already, follow, like, sub. Those all go a long way. But yeah, go stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, and I'll see you back in 3.
It's raining.
Ads. Okay, we good. We good. My I go to the bathroom, and then like as I'm like starting to come back to the room, I hear my wife yell from downstairs. She's playing. Is it Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door? Is that the N64 Paper Mario? She's playing the like Switch port and is I guess on the last boss and is just completely raging at it. She's not too thrilled. Not having a very good time. Alright, we're just trying to stay in this composed block. If I'm being completely honest, I haven't read a single one of these. Don't wake the kid. Well, I thought I was gonna get yelled at. I thought that's what was happening. Yeah, that I was being too loud or something, and she was trying to get my attention about it because she just yelled, "This is ridiculous," and I'm like, "Is it your game or is it something, or did I wake him up?" But fortunately, I did not do anything wrong. Fortunately, I did not do anything wrong. Yeah, I don't know anything about it because I haven't played personally. I'd probably be in the tech industry. Having a career sponsor in more than one slot levels quicker? Yeah, it does. It does. That was the case in the last game as well. So like right now I have one on Adidas because they only have one, but I have two on Callaway. And as usually I started these at the same time. I believe Callaway I also had like a sponsor event, but I think that's why it has the 2x XP bonus, because I have two. Grinding for some title as wedges. I need to go back to my character then, because once we're done with all of these things, I need to go and put the Scotty Cameron putter on so we can start leveling that. That'll be our first limited edition club. There it is. There it is. Because I want to have the limited edition clubs on. I don't want to have to deal with regrinding and losing stuff for now. I mean, the big thing is we're eventually going to like just have enough fittings. I don't really know where my fittings stand right now, so I don't want to burn them. So if we can just have it in a way where they never go away unless we choose to replace them, I think that would be ideal. All right, and so now we're just back to the other side of these, which means that we can go ahead and turn off the rival replays, I think. Maybe we'll turn them on if we're doing like a career mode for YouTube or something, but at this point we do not need to have them anymore. Auto instant replays off. Okay, yeah, we're good on that. And then I think we need to see what the dailies are, because we need to do all 3 dailies. 2 rounds of Magician, 2 rounds of Top Golf. Finish around with Cobra clubs. Do I have any Cobra clubs? This stinks, because the weeklies... Because I need I need 3 of them. I want to get my 300 VC and my fittings. Close enough. I just don't know, like, do we have to take a Cobra sponsorship in order to get a Cobra club? Probably, and that's gonna take a while. Top Golf, easy enough. I guess it's kind of the type of thing, we're only gonna make a magician character and do this if we can do the Cobra clubs. I think that's what it boils down to. So let's take a look at my character. I don't think we have anything Cobra related. At least we shouldn't. Alright, so we'll start leveling that up. We got Callaway wedges. I would imagine that those are the only ones. Oh, we have some Titleist Vokies as well. I think that was the Fitz. I think that was the Fitz one. They lower daily quest VC to 15, or was that the usual? I think the daily quests were higher. They're now 50. I think the daily quests are 50. I don't remember if they dropped them as low as 15, but I think they dropped them to 25 very briefly and then put them back to 50. I don't know, they were tweaking a lot of stuff. We got 2 TaylorMade. Titleist. All TaylorMade until your wedges are Vokies. Titleist ball, you've got some random Mizuno putter till you get the Scotty. Yeah, they've got a few options. I don't think we have a different hybrid, no. And then do we have, well, we do have a different 3-wood now. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're not putting fittings on either of them, but we may as well start with one that's evo'd ahead. Your dailies are showing 15? That seems odd, Skyline. Because these are all 50. Yeah, I think they were briefly 15. I think they were briefly nerfed like to oblivion and then brought back to 50. So I don't know if that's because you haven't completed them and so for some reason it's just like hanging on to the old value, or I don't know. I'd try completing one and see if it still gives you 15, or because that doesn't seem right to me. Alright, I want to see if the Cobra clubs are as part of the sponsor. I would think that that's the case. I would also think that I don't want to grind that far. Yeah. So, there's a Cobra one in here that you can grind for free. I guess they have a Cobra putter, but that's still going to take a bit. Oh, that's Cobra, the one that from a distance looks like it's Ohio State. I also don't want to buy it from the shop, so I'm just thinking that we're probably not going to do Cobra at all. If I had to take an educated guess, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think Cobra is gonna make the cut. I don't think we're gonna do all of the dailies, just one. We need golf bag, clubs. They're probably not gonna have anything because these are just Callaway TaylorMade Titleist for everything. Yeah. So you've got 2 Cobra options, a putter and a driver. I can't grind them out at this point. So that's a daily that we're just not gonna be able to do. So I guess we're doing Top Golf. Everybody's favorite. Playing much online or just grind up for TGC? I'm building up my character, so we're still doing a lot of career mode stuff. I've played a little bit of ranked. I think we've played like our placement matches and one more solos, and we've played like our placement matches and like 2 more duo ranked. You're playing Topgolf right now? Yeah, everybody's favorite. They keep forcing us into Topgolf. So dumb, man. So dumb. But I think, here's the thing. I think what is essentially happening with the whole VC situation, I think, I don't know. I feel like if they're going to do it in a way where you're going to do 150 VC if you do all of the daily quests, I feel like it should be that it pays for... So, like, I don't know, do you just drop the attribute point by 25? Make it 150? You can get a level every day solely from doing your dailies, and then you get another one from doing... Like, I'm trying to figure out the calculations that they're doing. Oh, there's the green. I was like, what am I looking for? Alright, gotta try and straight swing. After swinging diagonal, gotta try and straight swing it. Although the straight swing, I think at a lot of time it just boils down to trying to replicate my putting stroke. And it's Pro-Am, so it doesn't matter too much. Went to Topgolf on Saturday. Angry Birds is fun. I feel like I played the Angry Birds one once. I felt like that one was kind of tough. Mostly because I felt like whenever we tried to get it, I don't know, it was hard to get it to like register the flight trajectories and different things that you wanted. Sometimes it just felt like things didn't quite line up. But yeah, I used to live a few minutes from a Topgolf. Like 5-10 minutes from one, but we now live in the middle of nowhere, so closest Topgolf is probably like 3 hours away, which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out with the weather and everything. It's starting to get nicer. Got to figure out, because we're new to the area, where I'm gonna go to the driving range. Because there's like a driving range near us, but it's not like a golf course driving range. It's just like a dude has a farm field that he has a... He's got a setup for, like he's got a bucket dispenser and mats and stuff, so I gotta figure that out. How can we shortchange them just enough to buy? Yeah. I mean, I do. That's definitely the general calculation that's being run. Because, I mean, definitely not going to fall for the, like, oh, we needed to run the beta, I mean, early access to figure it out. Like, 2K has actuaries. Everybody knows what they're doing. It's just a matter of how much can we get away with and how much can we play with the... How much can we play with the psychological... Yeah, where people are okay with it or think that it's a good thing. Anything's a driving range until the cops show up. I am not that bold. I don't know if that's surprising to anybody. I am not that bold. I'm just glad we've gotten our Topgolf win already. I don't know how people score like the crazy low or crazy high scores, like hitting the 207. I feel like I never get like the big points on any of them. At least I get putter XP for this. Your front yard was a driving range. We had dad's friend of my dad's boss, who we've like gone over for like company picnics and stuff growing up. He had a bunch of land, and I remember he would always have some like golf balls out and stuff because he could You could practice pitching and some short irons and stuff in the yard. Pretty much have to hit stingers. Yeah, and I'm not a good enough golfer, Pseudo, to have that sort of control over my shots. Yeah, the goal this year is to get better. Last year, we started breaking 100 consistently. This year, I would like to be able to start getting into low 90s. I don't want to push it with, like, breaking 90. Obviously, that would be cool. But just kind of one step at a time. Just hold out from 170 in ranked tours for an Albie? Nice, man. Get in there. Get in there. I have not albatrossed. We got our first ace yesterday, as is indicated by the pin chat. So if anybody hasn't seen that, can go and give that some love. Yeah, what up, tribe? Is everything okay at home? You're on Twitch outside of work hours. What's going on, Jimothy? My hair's looking better today, or at least the rest. Thanks. Yeah, I went on a run and got a shower. You know, so we're all nice and clean. Very observant. I like to think that I am. Whether that's actually the case, I don't know, but I like to think that I'm observant. On a work trip in New York? That doesn't sound fun. Except it probably is, because it means, as you say, no family, no responsibilities, so probably is a great time. Aside from the fact that you can't game and stream all day. I'm like a handsome Woody Harrelson. Thanks, Will. You know, it's not the first time that we've had that. Not the handsome part, but the Woody Harrelson has been a recurring comparison over the years. So much so that we have a Twitch bit emote for it. I got a new one recently. Somebody told me that I looked like Howard from Better Call Saul, which I have not seen that show, so I can't speak to it. Alone in a hotel room at 8 p.m. with no kids. Yeah, Tribe's living it up this week. Although I was looking forward when you tweeted with the airplane. I did not read that as business trip. I immediately clicked over looking for Air Tribe to be taking off. I was wondering where we were flying, what course we were gonna be flying over. I was disappointed. I do look like Howard? Okay. Yeah, somebody came into chat a couple weeks ago and told me that, and I was like, I don't know that character because I only know Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Better Call Saul. Get an ego boost? I did look him up, but like, you know how it is. It's hard to look at yourself and like make accurate, you know, judgments about look and that sort of thing. All right, got our weekly quests. Daily quest done for Top Golf. We get our 150 for the weekly. I'm just not going to be able to do the other weekly for 150, which sucks, but I didn't play on the weekend and there were too many of these crap, like, have these clubs and play with this archetype. I haven't made all the archetypes. I could play with the Magician. That's not really an issue. Also, can we just take a look at the VC? Totally changed your... Thanks. Like a young, old Tony Hawk? I don't really know how to read into that, Josh. Also, Strange Magnet, I apologize. I missed your message. You're consistently around 97, 102 last year, then hit around 89. Course impacts at 2. Well, I've hit it. I had a 93. Actually, the fall before, which is crazy because I had a really crap round of like 112 or something, and then like a couple days later, I shot a 93. I was just able to keep the ball straight, keep it in play, was consistent with my reads. Shot a 93, and then kind of went back to my normal. Ball striking is my biggest weakness. Younger in the face, older in the hairline. Gotcha. Got all at 85 with Technician at 97. No idea what to use for TGC. So right now, I have just my Sculptor at 94. This Powerhouse is from the demo. This was going to be my True Sim, Drew Sims for True Sim character, but I don't know if I'm going to use him because I made him pre level 90, so I don't have the rebirth for him, so I might scrap this character. We made Nick Tech the Technician to get the pick. I still need to make a Greenskeeper and get him up to 85 and a Powerhouse up to 85 to get their special skills. But right now I'm kind of holding off because of VC. But yeah, we got 69 VC, so it's I think this is the part where we just retire from playing the game, right? To Miranda Cosgrove. What? That's a new one. All right, so I think, just given the way the quests are, I think we'll play another round of career. We've got the Farmer's Insurance open. And we're gonna leave those guys on red. Guess we can try one of these. Yeah, what's going on, Jet Ski? The grind's going, man. We dominated at Pinehurst. Absolutely dominated at Pinehurst. Went on a 7-under back 9, took a commanding lead, took down our rival Tiger. So now we've got the Scotty Cameron putter completed. We've got our work cut out for us, though. We're going to Torrey Pines this week. All right, 1,000 points minimum. So what, you just... Oh. Hold it. We're gonna go for this 200 instead. That's what I meant to do. That pole needs to go back to the left and up. There we go, that's better. That's a bit better. Not the minus 50. Oh, what is going on? Why am I so far to the left? Why am I so left to this? Alright, back to the left, finish straight. Okay, there we go. That's the swing feel. It's tough when you change your... That's not hooking back enough. All right, we'll take that. Took advice on partial shots, makes a huge difference. There you go. Happy to hear it helped. Yeah, partial shots are just a lot easier in this game than they were in 23 because the way that timing works is just so much different. So if you can manipulate the type of shot that you need. Uh-oh. Gonna hook that one to the middle. What's going on, Joe Mama? There it is. the thing. Like, I know we have the swing in there. Obviously, the tee shots are the tough ones. Little bit closed. I think that's gonna hit the 200 and then kick left and miss the 5. That's all right. We'll take the silver. We'll take the silver. Your swing path is still way too loose, but you think it'll come with time? Yeah, I mean, the thing that I preach is consistency, right? Like, consistency in setup, and then if you find your swing feel, a lot of times that can, if you set all of your other, you know, you're taking as many variables out of it as possible. So if you can ensure that you're pretty much holding the controller the same way every time, your position the same way, like relative to your screen, whatever, take all those variables out. Then if you get a swing feel, right, you know, okay, this is where my alignment is, right? Maybe if you have more correction and you need it to be more vertical, some people can do without the correction and they're fine on that bigger angle. All right, we're gonna try this tie spinner. Now that the tie spinner is quite runny. What if you make the tie spinner short? It still rolls through. Notice that you can just aim 50 feet to the right and just go straight up and down on drives, and it goes right down the middle swift. Well, that's, yes. But you're probably sacrificing something on that, right? Because you're probably sacrificing some distance. I would think. Do you have to flop this? No. You can't flop it because that's too long. What the heck do they want you to do from here? Oftentimes there are trees, yeah, like definitely some stuff you gotta take into consideration. So if you shape the tie spinner, you lose that entirely. What do they want you to do? Definitely got 15 VC for a quest. I'd keep an eye on that skyline and probably report it if it keeps up. Do they want you to go like, this is weird. Do they want you to chip it out to like here? Okay. So we're doing 3 shots from each of these. I don't know if... I feel like there's not enough room to work. So, like, are you supposed to try... Ah, that's... Are you trying to backdoor them all? Get the pitching wedge so it rolls a little bit more. Yeah, we're getting the outer ring. Flop it? At some point we're gonna have to, right? I think a big problem is we don't have the super flop. I think a big problem is we don't have the super flop. See, it doesn't even matter, like, if I give it, like, I gave it the full backspin, what do I have to loft it up to? I did not push that one enough to the right, but I'm just saying, like, even with the shape, it still rolls all the way out. Okay. I gotta get something done. I gotta get something done for these sponsors, but, like, what do you do? Like, really, I think you can chip this out.
That's too far. Okay. That's still too far as well. Oh, my wife's calling. I'm probably too loud, I guess. My wife had an incident. I'm gonna go check on her, make sure that everything's good. We'll be back. I did not wake my son, so I guess there's that. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I guess since this might be an extended break, I'm just gonna run the ads now, as opposed to later. So bear with me. We will be back. Appreciate y'all. BRB. Ads. Alright, apologies for having to run real quick. My wife tried to bend down in the dark to get something. I think tried to grab the charger for our son's monitor for his room and smacked her like right above her eye on the bone there. Smacked it on the corner of the nightstand. Yeah, it's swollen, but she'll be all right. I thought she like actually like hit her eyeball or something like that. All right, Alright, we're gonna restart this. Ice at Chili Beams? Yeah, I gave her some ice. She was seeing stars and stuff, so that's why she wanted me to come down. Yeah, so far so good. Ah, come on. These are like, they're not going down the hill as much. These are actually riding the ridge too much. So what if we take a tighter angle? Because I'm just trying to bleed it out. Those are still rolling too much. Is the problem that I don't have super flop? Is that the problem? I feel like it's because I don't have super flop on this character yet. Do this. Is that just... I know that was too much power, but it doesn't really matter. If you tie spin it, that has to be too much too, right? That's not good. And then that's gotta go all the way through, right? Yeah, what's going on, Canadian? Hope you're loving the game. Definitely having a great time with it. How's it been for you? Like sometimes feels weird sometimes. Yeah, it's probably kind of cheesy. I mean, I would expect that it still rolls out here. But I'm just trying to figure out, because we had... I don't know, I feel like there's got to be something where we can, like... That's too far, right? Like, that just... I need something that dies. Right? Like, I don't want to have to do this, but this... It's probably too much. I say, if I try and flop it... This is going to carry through. If I try and flop it short-sided, that's too close of a distance, which is why I say we need the super flop. Finding easier every day. Yeah, I'm trying to get the wind reads and stuff are definitely different in this game. Trying to get those down a little bit more. I think we've come to grips with the mechanics pretty well. I straight up don't know. Because I feel like if I go... If I go straight at it, it just rolls through. Because if you have to try and play it dainty, chip's gonna roll too much. Spinner's too far. Flop's too far. Because I would think if I try and flop this... It's still gonna roll through. And like, I can't afford to be doing... Like... Whatever the heck that is. I suck immensely at the flop. I suck immensely at the flop. If you flop back here, is that gonna... It just sucks that it's opposite side for us. What do they want me to do here? Is this because, like, Do my green speeds? That might be it. It might be because I'm on hard career mode settings that my green speed is also absolutely botched. That might be part of it. Is that my green speed needs to be slower for the tournaments, and that will in turn make it slower for the challenges. Okay, that's one. I need whatever I did on that, because we got that's the land 2 feet. No super boost. I don't have the super on this. I need to add it apparently. But if I back out of this, I don't think I can come back to the event, right? I think if I quit, I'm cooked. So I need to get something. What's going on, Chris? We're trying to do a flop back there. I don't really know what else we can do here. I guess we can just take the L and try and chip it. Try and shape this. Yeah, I think the chip there, anything out. What's going on, KG Moose? Shot requires a super flop with a dash, tie spinner, and a pinch of knockdown. All right. It won't let me knock down from green side. 188 greens, no, they're 146s. But I think that's part of the problem. What if we just try and hit a crap flop? They try and drastically underswing it. That might be a way to do it. Yeah, let's try and play some intentionally crappy flops. And if we're lucky, we can get something to 2 feet. I just want to get one of them, you know? I just want to get one of them. That's too much crap, too much straight. Okay, that's the distance. We're gonna do that. Do this. Swing a lot more out. Okay. We're getting some ideas. We're getting some ideas. And then this flop, we're gonna play so far out to the side. Because I think this is how we got it down to the 2 feet last time, was just getting it to the top of the hill. And then it released all the way down. There we go. All it needs is the little release here, and then I think we're good. Another 2-footer? Nice. Alright, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. That would have been the icing on the cake. Alright, we got one of the objectives. We couldn't come out of there with no objectives complete. That's the only requirement. We had to complete something. We had to complete something. That's really tough. Without the super flop, you have to get like super gimmicky. Not only without the super flop, but without the super flop and on faster greens. That's not a fun combo. All right, let's see if we've completely broken our muscle memory, having played funky swings like that. Also, we're gonna get to a point where we don't need to do any of the training stuff, because eventually we're gonna have a maxed out golfer, and so the XP boost is not gonna matter. All right, we got Torrey Pines South for the Farmers Insurance Open, leader sitting at 4 under. All right. Straightaway drive. Ah, that's not bad. I think we remembered our swing feel. It's just so funny because when I try and hit a flop shot, like normally I hold the controller on a diagonal and swing like into out or like an into straight kind of feel, right? Is how I am for my character. I rotate the controller like straight and then play like this like really out to straight feel for my flop shot. So it is like a completely different animal. It is a completely different animal trying to like rotate my controller and stuff. It's the best grip that I've found thus far for myself. I do think I'm gonna have to find something better. Oh, we pulled it. Come on, kick right. I don't know if it's gonna be enough now. We're gonna have to play this out to the right side of the green now. I can't attack this pin. Close was a little over adjustment. Alright, but we're good. Yeah, what's going on, Russell? How are we doing tonight? Hope all's well. Alright, get this going here. Get a little bit of a kick to the left, and then ride the green out. I think I've been taking the chips a little bit long. And I think it's bouncing over enough of the break. So I have been getting that one a little bit wrong fairly consistently. Throwing off wind and uphill from the regular grid. I haven't put any of that on yet, Canadian. I have not put any of that on yet. I need to make a greenskeeper. I made a technician to get the pick, but right now it's just sculptor with a pick. I don't have the green, I don't have the power drive. So we're definitely still disadvantaged when it comes to being prepped for, you know, any of the TGC stuff down the pipe. I don't know, I'm overcorrecting my finish position. Okay. That's fine. There we go. That's some nice touch from there. That's some nice touch. I don't need to finish as much left. Just finish on a straight feel. Yeah, what's going on, Scotty? Turd Ferguson, what's up? Say hi to your buddies. Hugh G, Rex, Sean, what's going on? Almost got me. Almost got me. I don't know what it is. People on YouTube really have a good time trying to trip streamers up, is what I've noticed. That's a new one though. I haven't heard that one yet. There we go. There we go. I like the shape of it. There you go, guy. Throw darts. Throw darts. They're going, Scotty. They're going, man. Been playing pretty well overall. We still find some ways to make mistakes, but I feel pretty good about the overall swing. Really just trying to focus in on getting our reads right, because I feel like input execution hasn't been too big of a problem. Oh, I pushed it. I don't know if I'm getting too overly complicated with that, though. I think the knockdown should be when there's a little more wind. I think I just need to club up on something like that. I think something like that, I need to club up to go after it. I'm gonna try and run this. Blocked it. It's gonna run out the way that I wanted it to. Yeah, I think I overcomplicated that. Because essentially what I'm trying to do is hit something with not a lot of spin because I don't want to roll back down the hill, but I can't be doing that. That's not the solution to it. Knockdown was definitely overstepping. Sydney, thank you for the follow. Look like Peyton Manning with the somehow worse hairline? Thanks, Frostbite. We're getting all sorts of nice comparisons tonight. Actually, the only other one was the Woody Harrelson, but definitely not the first person to crack a hairline joke. Everybody thinks they're original. Also, everybody thinks they don't know, like, thinks I don't know I have a receding hairline, which I think is kind of the funnier part of it. Hi from Sydney. Is this Sydney from Sydney, or just Sydney streams means that the city streams? Either way. Hello from the other side of the world. Hope all is well in the future. Oh, come on, man. Left it open. Pain. Thought it would stop Marcus. Yeah, it was a longer pick shot. I took it with a bit more loft. Or not a bit more, a bit less loft. I went down a club from where I should have. And it just released. But I mean, good learning experience. Look like Colby from from the Zeke Holpster stream? Yeah. I've heard that once or twice. There we go. Underswung it by like 1%. But I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. We're below the hole, a little bit short of where we want to be. There we go. Get up and in there. Do a society turn, does the winner get VC? It depends on the society. So if they have it set up to have an entry fee, then the winner will get like the most second place. It'll pay out through a number of positions. I don't know exactly how many spots it'll pay out. If there's no VC entry, then there's no VC payout. A little bit open. Power probably helps us out there just to get on the green. But this is certainly not going to be an easy putt. So weird that this putter... Oh, wow. Still reading that low. So weird that this putter, like, lines up on the toe. I don't know why that's the case, but... that is the thing on the Scotty from what everybody said. Like, I don't think it's a visual bug for just me or anything like that. Dang. Are we gonna be able to reach the green? 286, definitely not. So I'll just take something that can comfortably cover the lip here. So yeah, if you got the buy-in, you can make some VC if you're gonna finish high. But if there's a buy-in and you're gonna finish low, you're probably just losing all of the VC buy-in, and the good players are gonna take it. So grain of salt. Only like 80 you. Yeah, I don't know how that works with like a small field. I'm not sure if payouts scale based on field size or not, or if it's just always like top X get payout, but I would assume that there's going to still be a percentage of that group. Oh, that's fun. I think there's still going to be a percentage of that group that lose their VC. Yeah, if you want to have a VC buy-in, you know, for you and your buddies, definitely nothing stopping you. I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to... maybe we can cut... Yeah, pulled it. I say maybe we can just cut through the rough here. But I pulled it. So now we are... 160. I'm gonna cut this back a little bit, because I don't trust it. And the open, gosh darn it. Okay, so I am too much left and too much open. Throw this up and down the hill. Perfect, perfect. Oh, there's no shot. I underhit it and it died up here. Well, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. I didn't get it high enough. Oh man, that stings, man. Alright, I mean, we've got plenty of time. Leader's sitting at 5 under right now. We are through 10 holes already, though. So we're gonna have to... pick it up. Do you 5-iron or something? I don't want a 5-iron to try and play the backstop. That just sounds risky. If I take a 7 out to like here, I don't think we're gonna get it. So let's take a little bit off the 6. Going a little bit early. A little bit early on my transition. That's not bad at all. Honestly, quite a tough pin, in my opinion. On drift. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take the bogey right back. Take the bogey right on back. Big drive down here. Cut it up against the wind. A little bit open on the face, but wind's gonna hold that one up. Alright, so here we go. Now we've got probably... I think this 8-iron is gonna be okay. I think this 8-iron is gonna be okay. Little baby draw, run it back to that corner. Perfects across the board. I like the way that it's drawing over there. Feels maybe a little left. That's so mean. That's so mean. So, like, do people chip it here? What do you do? I pushed it. I pushed it. I don't know, there's like, on the one hand, I'm tempted to try and like put a bunch extra into it. So we can try and do like a putt from the rough. But that scares me. I really don't know how to play the tie spinner as much as I would like to have that as part of the arsenal. We just don't really. I don't know, don't kick out in the rough. Oh my gosh. Just held up. It just held up. What's going on, Hogman? How did I get the pitch furs? So we did the pitch furs and the punch gurs at the same time. We went to Pinehurst. We put it to the front tees, set the wind to very to none, and we put the greens to very slow, and we just did the two of those together. Yeah, what's going on, Swish? How's you? We're in the heavy. That's the problem here. Like, we could still come up short, but I don't want to go up another club. Come on, get on and release. Just died. I think we should just putt it. I think we should just putt it. Oh, what a putt. What a putt. Huge decision. Huge decision. Hole in one? We got, oh man, we got that first hole in one yesterday. Feels good, man. We'd been close a few times. We've been close quite a few times to getting the hole in one. I think it's gonna be one of those things too going forward. It's either gonna be a while until we get one, we're just gonna keep peppering the hole, or another one's gonna come soon. I feel like it could go either way. So you've got like 120 something yards here. 143. We don't have a good lie. We do not have a good lie at all. So we're definitely short. I'll take a little bit off the 9. We might get a flyer here, and I'm... Should I just play it to the green and try and 2-putt up the hill? I probably should. That'd be the reasonable thing to do. Wow, we got a better release out of that than I thought we would, so glad I did not club up, because we would have flown this thing so far. Alright, these have not been kicking as far to the right, but they've not been rolling as much. I think this will be good. Oh gosh darn it, I pushed it. Push is so bad. I think when we get into like full-on competition mode, I think chip shots, anything that has a straight swing, I think chip shots will need a practice swing, and I think that putts will need a practice swing, mostly for getting the power. Because we're good when we get on a roll with diagonal swings. I'm going to take this 5-iron. Actually, I don't know that. I was going to say I could take the 5-iron and then we could roll it up. But I don't want to roll too high. We're going to take a little bit off. Roster baiting. Thank you for the follow. Oof. I was thinking about it. Nice. Okay, we got to get to 6. We got 3 holes to play. Make over 5K worth of putts. All right, done. I pushed it. Or not pushed it, but I left it open. This is a tough pin, because you really have to draw it if you want to have any chance. But a long iron. Uphill. We're going to add a little bit of power. It's going to go up. It's going to break. It just has so much... so much time to break is the problem. I hit that firm. Yeah, honestly, not a terrible read. It was the overswing. Doesn't help us. Cuts us through the break a bit. All right, now we got to go 2 under through 2. Now we got to go 2 under through 2 to force a playoff. Not a great time for a pull. Settle down in the light, please. Okay, we'll take that. I would obviously love that to be not in the light stuff. It's uphill 6. Wind in. Light rough. I'm going to play it like here. I'm going to go up a club. Falls above the feet a little bit. The hill. Alright. It's kind of in this little bowl in the front of the green. We got to make the putt. Downhill. So we are kind of going through this firmly. Something like here. Okay, come on. One more. Oh, par 5. Right, par 5 to finish. Forgot this is Torrey Pines South. You got to go over the water. So if we eagle this, We put ourselves as solo leaders on the day. Left it a little open. Come on, kick left. Give us the fairway bounce. I don't think we can go for it in 2. No. Because this is dangerous too. You're looking at water. So we're gonna just lay it back and just try and set up. Set up as best as we can for this approach shot. 77 yards. Wind is in to our face. It's not going to play as much because we're close, but I want to be closer to the backstop. Than I do the front of the green. Alright, that's a good time to hit the perfect. We'll spin off the backstop. Natural from the slope and the wind. Roll it on down. Alright, we're not going to get an eagle hole out, but we can at least push it to a potential playoff. We tie the leader here. We'll see what the sim does, because somebody could jump ahead to 7. 3-way tie. We got Will Zalatoris, Jason Hadley. Ooh. All right. Sudden death. Sudden death. All right, hole 16. This par 3. Oof. Not an easy hole. I actually think the draw here, natural draw. Yeah, I think, I mean, you hope that you can make the long birdie putt. Not really one that you can get in necessarily close. Feel like you're always kind of out here. Be interesting to know like what your opponents, you know, were doing. I made it. I couldn't see it, but we clutch out a birdie. That's got to win it, right? Nobody's making birdie here but me. Yeah, what up, Lucas? What up, man? I like because our stuff was bugged out. We've actually beaten Tiger before we got to defeat Rose. Said birdie to win at the top. Oh, so they had already played to even par. Got it. Either way, still the clutchness, you know? Still the clutchness. I'll take it. Yeah, they may be CPU rivals, but still got to execute on Legend to make that happen. I will say our swing feel, we've had a little bit more variance tonight. I have not been as consistent with hitting perfects across the board. All right, player level 87. We're actually, what is that, our first boost unlocked on our new putter? Well, we got the Callaway putter as well, level up token from the clubhouse pass. The Great Green Rollout, 800 VC, nice. 150 from the clubhouse pass. Oh, 57 from the round completion because we got an extra 3 for having to play the playoff hole. There you go. Sure, let's talk to the media. Let's talk to them. Gaming the system for that sweet... Yeah. You know it, man. You know it, Lucas. We're gonna beat them up 3 VC at a time. Alright, just trying to stay in the compose, because that's the personality. Apparently 3 of them are for bold, so I guess we'll try and move the needle a little bit more to the other side. Alright, what do we have here? So we've got Rose, we're almost at 6.6 million. We're winning tournaments. Now the real question is, do we get super cheesy? Like, do we play this? I don't know. Do we try and win the tournaments, like the majors, legit once, and then eventually we just make them easier? 2K wants us back? Sorry, 2K, I'm done with you for now. Till I decide I want some random reward. Alright, so tier 5 and 6, and then we'll be done with Callaway. That's going pretty quick though, because you get the double XP. Adidas is going to take a while because you can only have apparel. Like, we want to get to tier 6 as well, but it's just not happening anytime soon. I guess because of those quests, like, we're going to have to make sure that on some of these, like, we had Bridgestone up to tier 4. We need to put them back on, but, like, it's like, do I need to make Bridgestone all the way out to tier 9 so that I have a Bridgestone club? Yeah, I mean, is it stuff like that we're gonna have to do? We should also do this sooner rather than late. I mean, I guess we don't have to go out to the XP if we rank up all the way. But I think that 800 VC must have been for that putting one that we just completed, right? Not ball collector. No, that's the welcome stuff. Where are they? Or is it not done and we have another one? Where am I missing? That's collection. That's collection. Collecting. Yeah, those are like the regular 5. I just want to know where the one was, because we got so many putts. It might actually be that it's still going on. Milestone for okay, so we've gotten 5 putts of 30. We've got 3 of 35, 3 of 40, 2 of 45. Unfortunately, one of those sub 50 ones, but greater than 45, was a 49 footer. Pars are better. That's gonna take a while. Birdies are better. Eagles are better. Albies are better. We've got 26 Eagles. 26th one being the ace. Holes finished. Total putt made is okay. This is the one that we just paid out. So I think a lot of the calculation that is not put in, I think the numbers are still skewed, but I think where a lot of the reason why I don't think they're gonna change the VC is, even though they took away some of the stuff here, is I think they're expecting the like VC acquisition. So maybe it is worth it to do not 100 rounds of ranked tours. I mean, that's too much. You'd have to pay in 2,500 to do
Also, this must have been bugged because we've done more than 5 rounds of ranked tours. Anywho. Let's say you paid in to... No, you'd have to do 100, so that's 100 times 100. That'd be 10,000. 10,000 VC. And you would get back 22, 3... You get back 4,000. Maybe 6,000 in the hole. If you did the most efficient, which would be the weeklies only. And you wouldn't get that back during your seasonal rewards. The 5 rounds, worth it. I think the first 2, right? You pay in or you get back 1,000. I guess it's break even at this VC cost. Right? No. 200. For like 300, you could get 1,000. I think there is a little bit of value in those net, but like beyond that. Dailies are only 50? Right, Lucas. I think if they brought the AP cost down to like 150. When it become the Bezos of VC, 8K, got like $200. I just don't spend anything. I'm sitting on AP points. I haven't bought a single piece of apparel from the shop. Yeah, I think that's the big thing that's like being left out of the calculations, or the calculations that they are using. We have to make the cut in 3 more events, and then we'll get that. 5 eagles in a row, and 10 birdies in a row. The 5 eagles in a row is dumb. That's gonna be some stupid like perfect swing front tees. You don't even do like top of the rock because that's all aces. You need like drivable par 4s and par 5s. Doing 4 round weeklies at 100 VC is more efficient. Faster by doing dailies. Right, but you pay 50 times 4 instead of 100, right? So that's 200 for your 4 dailies. Or 100 for a weekly that has 4 rounds. Right, so you're talking 25 VC per round in terms of the milestone. Right, if the milestone is a 400 VC payout for 5 rounds, the cheapest you can do it is 150 VC buy-in. Efficiency is time playing, not VC spent. I mean, either way you're playing 5 rounds, right? You've just spent less. And at the 1,000, you need 2.5 weeklies. You know, so you're paying 300 to get 1,000. Where the math starts to fall off is the 25 rounds, I think, because now you're at 1,800. But you had to do, I guess you pay $650 or so to get 1,800. Like it's not like it's crazy efficient, right? You net 1,150 after 25 rounds and a few weeks because they're weeklies. 50 rounds and 100 rounds, I don't think the compensation is worth it. 18, 24, 28. So it's 2,800 and then 4,000 as like your total. But at 50 rounds, the most efficient you could do that is 12 weekly tournaments. So it's going to take you a month. Right? If you're going cost effective, it's going to take you a month because you got to do effectively 13 buy-ins. Right, but 13 times 100, that's, I mean, now you're spending 1,300 to get 2,800. So now for the extra 25 rounds, you've only profited 450. So you can only get 2 more levels from that, not counting the 54 VC that you've gotten for the 25 extra rounds. But I think that must be like where their logic is at, and I don't know. I don't love where it's at, but I also think that as a whole there may be some devaluation. Now, the problem is I'm not going to grind this out and pay this much VC on every character, but you could, right? Or can you not? Is the ranked tours like a shared thing? Can you enter it on different characters? I guess you probably can't. So it's, I don't know what milestone, like, I guess the milestones are probably cross character. It's just the career that's character individual. Is that how that works? Oh, you have 3 more trophies left. I'll wait until 2K27 is announced, and then we'll do it. Put together a good 4 rounds in Master Weekly. Shot 34 under, only 26 shots off the pace. Hey, there you go, man. Had to tell someone? Hey, brag about it. That's fine. This is not great return. I mean, I guess technically you get to 75, so you get 450 for free just for making the character. The 600 is just like a slight payback. But these ones are pure spend, so you're getting effectively like 3.5 attribute points. So you're getting basically like 1 OVR refund, or can afford to take it from 85 to 86 once you get that. I don't know. I'd have to really run numbers and like look at all of the different things to see what the calculations are, but I think it stands that generally the most productive way to spend your time is career mode. Because career mode, you're going to be knocking off your like long-term ones, as well as getting some of the VC from career mode specifically. But they did replace it with a lot of, there's just a lot of my player XP. But I guess they didn't want it to be that like people could just do the like really cheesy thing to get a bunch of VC. That's probably it. Is like these are milestones and they get you towards, yeah, then it's just that you cheese your way to a golf ball rather than a couple thousand VC. Yeah, you can cheese your way to 200 by just lowering the settings and all that sort of thing. Yeah, what's going on, Mizzle? Welcome back. So I think that's kind of where that boils down to. They want people to log in, play the dailies, play the weeklies, you know, get the VC from that. I would have done these things, but I don't have ping hybrids. I don't have the golf club shoes. Hopefully next week's weeklies are better so that we can actually get the extra 150. Use a level up token, reach Emerald with any equipment. I mean, technically we have achieved Emerald on some of them. I should probably just make a Magician just to have it. Take it to 75 and get some VC out of it, but it's fine. So yeah, I'd like to run some numbers on it because I've been very critical about the rate of it, but I'm assuming that there's a lot of numbers that they're running from the quests, and I'd have to see some of the numbers that other people have ran just to see how it all boils down. Because I'm always critical, but I also don't want to be
I don't want to be like critical without due diligence, I guess. You know, I still think it's an overcorrection. I don't know if leaving it at 175 and upping the VC per round is the way to go. I don't know if leaving the VC low. I think I'd have to look at shop prices and see, because if it's at 54, like if you left prices the same and you made it easier to level your character up, like an Evo tool being 750, you would need, I mean, how many rounds does that end up being? 9 rounds? 8 to 9 rounds to afford? I think 9 rounds to afford. Like, that's too much, right? I think 9 rounds to afford it is an issue. I did not commit to that. We're just going to restart. I'm not going to start with a putt like that. So I do think that, like, if they raise the per hole payout, which I think, I mean, you'd have to go from 3 per hole to 4 per hole, right? You do that, and that goes from 54 to 72. Oh, that rolls out at the back. I slammed that. It didn't feel like I slammed it. What the heck? Hold the phone, partner. So, if you made it 72 per round, now it would take you 3 rounds, right? It would take you 3 rounds instead of 4. It would take you because what did we say? 54. Oh no, that was bad math. It would take you 15 rounds, probably like 14 rounds to afford an Evo tool. But if you lowered it to 72 per, now it's going to cost you a little bit less. It's going to be like 10 rounds, which is still expensive. But I think at that point you're starting to find the happy medium a little bit. Keep overhitting these. There we go. That was a lot smoother. I think that's such a dumb mechanic. Why are these small circles? Like, why are there these little patches? Why are there these little patches that you... you can hit your golf ball in? Eating too much spinach? Yeah, we're just... way too strong. Little Popeye-esque action. It's rough if you don't hit good power. Mess your power up, mess your transition up, any of that. The rhythm is such a big thing for putting in this game. Unfortunately, we botched a couple of them early. Coulda had the 1500. I'm not gonna redo, or the 1200. I'm not gonna redo it though. Maybe at some point in the future. All right. think we're gonna do one more career tournament. I know we did a lot of career stuff tonight, but we just have so much career stuff to get through in order to progress our character and get some of the things that we need. At some point here, we should probably try some of the TGC settings. I just feel like we're a little bit off the mark in terms of our player build, but maybe we'll try and do that, because I want to know from your guys' point of view, like, we've been doing career mode. Irvin, thank you for the follow. We've been doing a lot of career mode, but like, is ranked interesting to watch? Is career mode just boring this much? Like, should be a little bit of career mode and then switch? Like, should we be doing societies? Like, how should we be doing ranked tours? I guess there's a little bit early here where we can recoup VC and end up positive. I want to know from you guys, like, where should we be spending our time? Because at the end of the day, like, we're playing golf, we're enjoying it, we're trying to make progress and stuff, but like, you guys have to be having a good time too. So, if you guys want to, you can leave suggestions here, you can put it in the Discord, anywhere you can reach me, feel free to let me know. We got to take a quick break, and then we will come back and we will get into our Pebble Beach tournament here. Appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. If you've been enjoying, follow, like the YouTube streams, or subscribe over on YouTube. Those are all great ways to help me out. We've been slowly growing over on YouTube. Twitch, we're getting pretty close to 69 followers, so that's pretty cool too. But up to 1055, big YouTube subscription stream. Love to see that. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be back in like 3 minutes. We got to roll some ads and kill the pre-rolls on Twitch, but I don't want anybody to miss anything. So go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, refill your water, grab a snack, whatever you gotta do. And I'll see you guys in 3 at Pebble. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. All right, let's do it. Pebble Beach Pro-Am. We're finally... I mean, we're slowly chipping away here. Unfortunately, all I know is that if we skip events, we're going to piss off sponsors. So, like, it is what it is. I mean, I guess at some point here, it's going to make sense to, like, just play the sim stuff. But I, like, kind of want to actually play the career mode a little bit. I feel like I'm going to get bored if we just cheese it, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's some happy medium with simming tournaments. I still feel like it's good content as much if we are just like playing the tournaments on easy mode and winning everything. I like that we have a little bit of stress, you know, like we actually have to play some level of good golf. As much as I like driving this, one, I just don't trust it. So we're gonna be safe. We're gonna play the 4. Okay, not bad. A little bit to the right, and we need to be a little bit to the left on the through swing. This plays 77, let's say 74. It's a bit long. Let's just take a little bit off of this. It is gonna cut into the wind a little bit. I still think I want to be mostly off. It's gonna try and draw, but that's just gonna start out, and wind needs to work it back, maybe like here. Oof. Great distance control. It actually drew with the wind there. Oh, that's tough. I'm also wondering, like, we've been playing with these on fast greens, which is great and all, but should I should probably be exposing myself. I feel like we're gonna play fast greens all the time. That's not really gonna help me with being able to read different putt speeds. Although, I don't know, is it always? Have these all been 146s, I guess is kind of my question. I feel like we do get some like 134s and stuff. So I thought I put Stinger on. I probably should have taken that into the headwind there. Would have been a good call. It's gonna play close to 20 yards. I think this 3 hybrid is a good call. Try and straighten it out just a touch more. Ball's below the feet. Gonna want to go a little left. Straight wind. Striped it. Absolutely striped it. It's working its way back towards the hole. Oh, that is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. Breaks so much. I played what I thought was enough. But that's always like the hard thing with something like here. That's always tough with somewhere like here. Oh, come on, get out. Gosh darn. This hole is completely different when you can't draw it and like go crazy far. Yeah, that was scary. Started moving to the left and then that wind just takes over. Start to get this nice big fade. Getting that up to pin high though, that is actually gorgeous. Come on, stay up, stay up. All right, we'll go back-to-back birdies. Fortunately, that second hole is a par 5 here because we're not playing US Open setup. Do we want to play it longer so we have more? No. I didn't know if we would want to like play it back further so we have less spin into this, but like if you can get it down far enough, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can spin it under the wind, but maybe we can pitch it. The wind's gonna play. I don't think. The punch is too. Well, actually, here let's try something. 9-iron punch. Really short swing. Wow. Yeah, that's so. Oh man. All right, that was bad. Not only does that cut the wind, it is such a low flighted shot. It just flies. Hey, what's going on, Chris Tech? I'm glad that I could do that for you. Hope all is well. Or as good as it can be. I need to put the super flop on. Hold on. This is a test. This is a test. I guess I probably could have just gone back to the player menu from there. It's fine. Can you change your character mid-round? Can you change your character mid-round? Because I've been not like change like between the my players. Flop. Super flop. We're gonna put contact on. We're gonna put swing path on. Is there anything else that we haven't played yet? Put the swing path on our power pick. Oh no, not power pick. Gosh darn it. I guess it's fine. We're not really using that shot though, but it's whatever. Anything else that we're missing that we want to do? I should probably put them on the punch, just in case. You know what? I'll put this on because we're going to have to get over to there, so not like we're holding out for anything. Sixers lost again. What else is new? Chip, bump and run. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be building out to Texas Wedge and then down to the green. But what I want to see is, does the super flop suddenly show up on our character now that we added it mid-tournament? I'm also curious, does the super flop have as diagonal as a swing as the regular flop? Because you definitely need super flop to have any sort of chance from like short-sided stuff. No, it did not add it. Feels bad, man. I'll have to pay attention though. Maybe on future shots in this round. Okay, this is gonna be pretty dumb, but we're gonna do as little swing as we can. Your usual up and down. Your usual up and down for par. Yeah, let's see if on any future holes we have, if we end up in the rough again, see if we have the super flop all of a sudden. I really don't know. I really don't know if we will. I think this 4-iron is gonna land like pin high. Can't knock down far enough. I think 5-iron is too short. I think we would land somewhere back here and not have enough roll, so I think we need to go like there. Start getting it fading so that it goes. Yeah, I like that. Little pull open, so it's gonna fade a little more. I'll take it. I'll take it. Get in there. Is this game easy to pick up? I mean, it depends on what difficulty setting you're playing on. The new swing mechanic with the diagonal swing, I think, is kind of a mixed bag. I think some people catch on to it a lot quicker than others. Yeah, we're playing on legend difficulty, so it's very unforgiving when you do miss. Yeah, if you lower the difficulty setting, it's a bit easier. I think if you're familiar with golf games, you know, you'll pick up on like the physics of it, you know, and the shot selection and everything very easily. And the mechanics, I think, is gonna be a person-to-person thing. But there's so much configuration that you can do within the difficulty settings that I think anybody can find something that works for them, and then as they get better, you know, you try and push yourself and try different things. 24, that's gonna be 204. So I need this, but like back here. Hold it a little bit. That means we were apparently going to be even more out to the right. I'll take it. It's a scary hole, Edward. A lot of holes can be quite scary. Especially those par 3s around here where there's water. 9 and 10 are my biggest nemesis. If that's the right word. Come on, break. Big eagle. Big eagle putt. There you go, Guy. Get in there. Speaking of Guy, what's going on, Guy? Different Guy, but you know. How many times can streamers say Guy in one? In a small amount of time. Hey, good evening, Sass Man. Welcome back. All right, 118. Is this gonna knock off 6 yards? I think it could. I think it could. Short shot, kind of windy, but I think wind takes it up. Oh, pull open. Get down. That's kind of one of those, it was good that we missed on the same side, because a double cross is awful, but that one there is still not fun. Oh, I don't know how this is going to come out. Almost. Almost. Thanks for naming my character after. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. I mean, we've just been keeping the naming tradition alive, you know, from the first 2K golf game that we played. So, you know, you are a legacy at this point.
Let's call this like 14 miles an hour. This kind of diagonal and down the hill, I think it's got to be playing close to 20 yards. Which means we're landing a little bit short. I'm going to actually just do this, and we're going to try and run this sucker like a low 4-iron. Maybe a little bit off of it, but just try and take this guy through the wind. Quad perfects. It's cutting back across. Wow. Okay. I was just afraid. I was just afraid, so wanted to play that one safe. We're gonna putt this one from the fringe. Because it's all downhill. Just a touch too much power. Just a touch too much power. We almost made the putt from up top. I am legacy. I thought it was legend. You're not legend? Oh, that's Will Smith. Will Smith is legend. That's right. Sorry, I just, Guy and Will Smith, very easily confusable people. Yeah, just sorry for the mix-up. Screw me? What? What did I do wrong? I don't understand. I don't understand, Lucas. Oh no, not the open face. Get down, get down. Oh no. This hole always stole your joke? Your joke. You don't think I knew what that joke was gonna be from the get-go? Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Yeah, I should have put super flop on earlier. Should have put super flop on earlier. It is definitely the absence is being felt. Ooh. Imagine that. Can we make a par on 9? Come on, can we make a par on 10? Freaking the last time we played here. Freaking the last time we played here, I made double bogey on 9 and 10 3 out of 5, or 3 out of the 4 times we played through in the 2 rounds. And then we bogeyed the other one. It was a horrific sequence. Alright, those are perfects. That's actually online. That's a nice pitching wedge. So much wind that it spun back a little bit. What a turn of events. A par and a birdie on 9 and 10. What a life. What a life. We might actually have a chance to win Pebble Beach this year. Might just have a chance to win Pebble Beach this year. So that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Oh boy. Full shot, this wind. I think even if you do this... We're gonna aim this to the back here. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the 50-degree wedge.
try and play this as like a lower... distance control was good. I was trying to control the spin, but we left open face. We left the open face. Uphill lie. It's going to be short, so I need to play it out more. And then we roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll your ball gently down the street. What touch? What touch? Yeah, pick shot, good investment. I think everybody should have the pick. Pick super flop. You gotta have shots for short side. If 6-iron is gonna be long. Hold on. Downhill, downwind. I forgot the downhill part here. 188, 200. Try and be soft. Baby pull, baby open. That is beautiful shot shaping. Downhill, downwind. I don't know how much softer you can stop that. I really, really don't know how much softer you can stop that shot. Actually, I think that a 3-wood is reasonable. Because I think if we go driver, we'll bring in more risk into play. That's one thing that I've appreciated, at least playing on these conditions. When you've got pinched fairways and stuff, like I have to be so much more concerned. About angles and like just all the golf things. All the golf things. I'll take one hit. All right, final putt it. There is some fringe here. I don't know pace. I don't know pace-wise what we want to do. Yeah, that feels good. It is a little bit short, dang. Thing is, I can't get complacent because 7 under, though it is tied for the current lead. Pebble is a 2-rounder. It's like this guy, I have to play the fade. Oh, crap. As I have to play the fade to avoid the tree. But I can't hit that. Can't be hitting that. Honestly, 4-iron from the bunker is probably not necessarily the smartest of things. 132, wind. We're going to be a little short with this guy. Gotta cut it a few yards. Especially because, like, we're starting and we're curling. It's up the hill, but, like... Oh, I like that. Oh. And the thing is, even with that D-loft, it was a pitching wedge that like checked back. Downhill, I think we can take the 3-wood. Because that's going to get some pretty decent distance, and I would think downhill, downwind, yeah, we can kind of play around that bunker, leave ourselves into a shorter yardage situation. That's going to run deep, so we are actually in a kind of awkward spot. I don't really know, like, are we trying to pitch this now in up the hill? Spinner is too short. I guess you have to pitch it. I think you put a little bit on 56 degree and then you just kind of see how it rides here. Because it's like it's an early kick, but it should be rolly. No, man, I had it. All right, I mean, we're sitting still with the first round lead here. I'm gonna just play a simple 5. Get ourselves into position down this left-hand side. Because now we can take our approach. Downhill with the tailwind. Probably gonna have to saw off a pitching wedge. Yeah, what's going on, DV? How we doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna call this 10 at the back. So net like 17, 18, that's 59. So that's like pin high, bounce, roll out. Ball's above the feet. Wind takes it a little bit right, and I need it to be a little bit more right. I mean, we hit all the perfects, so let's see how good we were. Pretty good. Pretty good read, just pulled it back a touch too much. That almost missed. That almost missed high. Alright. Our mathed. Our mathed. Alright. This is gonna go like there. I left it open face. Can't do open face on wind like that. I would love to know. I would love to know for people, like, how do people get these wind reads right all the time? Like side winds. Because that's probably my biggest thing is, like, I'm really good distance control, right? Just like on the hole, pretty good at distance control. Side wind, side hill lies, like those are what, it's not like a new thing either with this game. Like those are what have historically killed me. Ball's above my feet a little bit. And we're drawing a little bit, so I'm gonna play it out here. I wanna be safe. Play play it short on the green. I feel like you take the 7. Where's 8 full is there? I could just pass with the 7. Kick right or kick left. Eh. I don't know that there was really a left kick to be had. But again, there's distance control. Very good at being pin high. Very, very good at being pin high. I didn't really like our tempo on that, or rhythm. Was not too shabby though. Alright, we're gonna go in the clubhouse at 10 under for round 1. We played a clean round. We found an eagle there on the front 9. Solid overall. I did not watch the video, Duck. I think I read somewhere like a Cliff Notes version of it. So I've been trying to tinker with the headwinds. I don't know, does the video cover how much to aim left or right based on the different winds? Because that's always been my struggle is the side to side adjustment. Why did I get so many followers? Wait, did we win the tournament? What? Isn't this a 2-rounder? Or was that bugged and it wasn't supposed to be a 2-rounder in... No, it is a 2-rounder, okay. But I guess something about it we got. That's weird. I'm confused. Did it say that we won? I don't know. That was... I'm not understanding the sequencing of that, but... Breaks it all down to execs. I might have to take a peek at it. Because if we can get side winds squared away, that's going to be useful. Although, it's kind of hard to count side winds. Like, I guess... Because your green grids change size if you're using that sort of thing as your reference point. But you can probably learn some of the adjustments. Because it's a pro-am? The am is the first 2 rounds? Well, who's my am partner? That's what I want to know. Who's my am partner? So what, do these all just give out fittings for completing these collections? I mean, that's cool, I guess. Closed ones give more clothes. 15 shoes gives you VC. Interesting. Interesting. Gotta be someone from PA out there to collab with? Maybe. Driver, wood, and hybrids. So are there gonna be... Oh my gosh. Some of these are gonna be like, you have to buy them from the rotations in the shop, right? Because Cobra, you can get the putter, you can get the driver from the sponsor rewards. But beyond that, it must be that some of these you like have to just... You have to buy clubs and such from the store, which like... Where the VC's at, it's not great. Well, 60, I'm not gonna buy it. It is a deal compared to these. It is a deal compared to these if you're buying in bulk. But yeah, I think they must be. It's like if a Cobra club comes. I think it's fine that this is marked as a 2K bundle. But it's Nike. I guess because it's Nike and Callaway together, they do not put the brand.
because there are multiple brands, so it gets marked as 2K as the bundle type, whereas like some of these other ones are purely Nike. But 2K is anything that's mixed, and then Barstool is solo Barstool. Because like this 2K one has the Barstool Tiger swing, but it's got Titleist. The club thing is a little bit, the club grind is an odd one to me. The fact that it's specific, but I mean, I'm sure they're just trying to give you other things to grind and spend your currency on. So, whatever. Where are we at the Clubhouse Pass? I think we need to apply. One tie spinner upgrade. Okay, so we got a club fitting. Next up, we've got clothes, balls, clothes. Clothes, 42 and 43. We start getting into some nice stuff. And what? Mizuno are the only club types in this Clubhouse Pass, right? I believe so. Yeah, it is the season of Mizuno. With the big one being this guy at the end, which I'm probably dumb for holding out on. I probably should have bought the limited edition driver. That was 450 VC, like during early access. I did not. So now we're kind of holding out to level 100 for our driver before we get that all fit. They giving away sponsor stealths yet? Or just the old Sim 2s? What you're saying in the sponsor for my career? This Sim, what a TaylorMade. So you can get the Stealth Plus. Actually at tier 4. And then their Spider Putter is all the way at tier 9. I think we have like the Sim 2 and stuff. I think they gave away some of that stuff for free. I don't remember exactly if it was from a quest or what. I have a Titleist driver on, but they got the QI10 and the Sim. I think you can buy like the Sim 2 Max, if I remember correctly. Like, I think there's tailor-made stuff for everything in the clubs. Yes, or just regular Sim Max. And then you got Sim Woods, Sim Max Hybrid, Sim Max Irons, and Sim Max Wedges. Which now, obviously, I don't know the legitimacy. Spider X. I don't know exactly like what clubs are actually real, like, because I know some it's like they don't actually have. I've heard people say that they're like long iron sets that are like just 2 through 4 iron or something for some brands that they have, you know, all the way down through your low irons and stuff, you know, your short irons. So that I don't really know exactly how they handle that stuff, but they got a fair number of options across the board. All right, we're going to make sure that we end way earlier than we did yesterday. All right, we're gonna make sure that we end way earlier than we did yesterday, because I went to bed. I ended up falling asleep after 1 a.m. because by the time we were done getting raided and me getting off and wrapping things up and responding to DMs and stuff, it was late night. So we're gonna try and get to bed a little bit earlier. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all immensely. It's been a very good launch so far. You know, I'm hoping that you know, obviously personal goals, hope we continue to grow, keep building upon things, keep getting better at the game, keep getting better at streaming and content creation, doing the best that we can out here, you know. Yeah, but at the end of the day, that all comes back to you guys hanging out and spending your time here with me. So thank you very much. If you did enjoy the stream and you have not already, follow the Twitch, sub to the YouTube, like the stream that you're watching on YouTube, if that is where you're at. Those things go a long way for helping the channel out. It's all, you know, all good stuff in terms of, you know, companies like Metrics, and they like to push places that are happening, you know, that already have people. That's just kind of how the business works, so to speak. So that's my spiel. We'll be live tomorrow and Thursday night, same time, same place, 7:30 Eastern, or after my son goes to bed, kind of between the two, but typically around 7:30 Eastern we'll be live, and a few minutes later on YouTube, because I just cut the intro over there. Any other orders of business? If you want to keep up with, you know, any changes to the stream schedule or hanging out with the community, want to get in contact with me outside of stream, join the Discord. Links are in the video player description or on the channel page. So yeah, we're gonna go and say hello to Mr. USN over on Twitch. Hope you guys will join me and say hello to him. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will catch you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.